Emotions are a powerful force. They can either push you toward success or hold you back in a cycle of hesitation and regret. Most people live their lives as slaves to their emotions, allowing feelings to dictate their decisions, actions, and ultimately their destiny. They wake up feeling tired, so they skip the workout. They feel unmotivated, so they put off working on their goals. They feel uncertain, so they never take the leap. And this pattern repeats day after day, year after year, until one day they look back and wonder why they never achieved what they truly wanted. The truth is, emotions are unreliable. They shift constantly, influenced by circumstances, external events, or even something as simple as the weather. If emotions are placed in control, life becomes unpredictable and inconsistent. One moment there is excitement and motivation, and the next there is doubt and fear. This is why people start strong but fail to finish. They wait for the right feeling to take action, but the right feeling rarely arrives on time. Highly successful people do not let their emotions take the lead. They understand that feelings are temporary, but habits, discipline, and principles create lasting results. A professional athlete doesn't train only when they feel inspired. A world-class entrepreneur doesn't build a business only when they feel confident. A great leader doesn't make decisions based on short-term emotions. They move forward regardless of how they feel in the moment because they are guided by purpose, not passing moods. Weak emotions are deceptive. They whisper excuses, making comfort seem more important than progress. They say, "It's okay to take it easy today," or "You can always try again tomorrow." They encourage delay, hesitation, and second guessing. If these emotions are obeyed, they will keep pulling in the same direction backward. They will always offer an easy way out, a reason to stop, a justification for staying the same. The key is to recognize emotions for what they are, signals, not commands. Just because an emotion appears doesn't mean it has to be followed. Fear may show up, but action can still be taken. Doubt may arise, but the next step can still be made. Frustration may surface, but effort can still continue. Those who understand this gain control over their lives because they no longer wait for the right feeling before they move. They move first, and their emotions adjust later. Discipline is the force that separates those who achieve from those who only dream. It is what allows a person to push through resistance, override weak emotions, and stay committed long after motivation fades. Most people rely on motivation to take action, but motivation is fleeting. It comes and goes, appearing strong one day and disappearing the next. If action is based on motivation alone, inconsistency will follow, and inconsistency kills progress. Weak emotions often try to interfere with discipline. They whisper excuses, urging people to rest when they should be working, to delay when they should be executing, to quit when they should be pushing forward. They make comfort seem more appealing than effort, creating a mindset where doing the hard thing becomes an option rather than a necessity. But discipline does not operate on feelings. Discipline operates on decisions. It is the ability to act regardless of how one feels in the moment, to stay on course even when the mind and body resist. Every successful person understands that discipline is not about being in the mood to do something, it is about doing it anyway. A champion does not ask if they feel like training, they train because it is required. A high achiever does not wait until they feel inspired to work, they work because it is necessary. The ability to push forward despite resistance is what builds strength, resilience, and success. Discipline is not something a person is born with. It is built through repetition. Each time a decision is made to act instead of giving in to weakness, discipline grows stronger. The more it is exercised, the more natural it becomes. Over time, it replaces hesitation with action, doubt with confidence, and weakness with control. What once felt difficult becomes automatic. What once required effort. Most people avoid discipline because they associate it with discomfort. They see it as restrictive, as something that takes away their freedom. But in reality, discipline creates freedom. It eliminates the chaos of inconsistency, the stress of procrastination, and the regret of inaction. It allows a person to take control of their future rather than being controlled by their emotions. The disciplined person does not depend on motivation, luck, or perfect conditions. They rely on their ability to take action no matter what. Fear is one of the biggest obstacles standing between a person and their potential. It disguises itself as logic, as caution, as a voice of reason, but in reality, it is nothing more than a liar. Fear creates scenarios that do not exist, magnifies risks that are smaller than they seem, and convinces people to hesitate when they should take action. It whispers doubts, reminding them of every possible failure, every worst-case scenario, every reason why they are not ready. But the truth is, most fears are nothing more than illusions, products of the mind that have no real power unless they are believed. People often assume that fear is a signal to stop, that feeling afraid means they should wait, prepare more, or avoid the challenge altogether. But fear is not an indicator of danger, it is an indicator of growth. It appears when a person steps outside their comfort zone, when they face something unfamiliar, when they are about to do something meaningful. The presence of fear does not mean something is wrong, it means something important is happening. The only mistake is allowing fear to dictate the next move. Those who achieve great things are not fearless, they simply refuse to let fear control them. They feel the same hesitation, the same uncertainty, the same nervous energy, but instead of backing down, they move forward. They understand that fear is only strong when it is obeyed. The moment action is taken in spite of fear, its grip weakens. The mind starts to see that the imagined dangers were never real, that the limits were self-imposed, that the worst-case scenarios rarely happen. Fear feeds on inaction. The longer a person waits, the stronger it becomes. It grows in the space between opportunity and hesitation, between desire and decision. It thrives in overthinking, in endless what-ifs, in the illusion of perfect timing. The only way to shrink fear is through action. Even the smallest step forward has the power to break its hold. Once movement begins, fear starts to lose its influence. The difference between those who succeed and those who remain stuck is not the absence of fear, but the willingness to move forward anyway. Every breakthrough, every achievement, every moment of transformation happens on the other side of fear. The choice is always the same. Listen to the lie and stay where it is safe, or challenge it and step into something greater. Success is not about luck, talent, or even intelligence. It is about emotional toughness. It is about the ability to keep moving forward when things get difficult, when emotions try to pull you in the opposite direction, when everything in you wants to stop. Weak emotions will always try to interfere with progress. They will make every challenge feel bigger than it is, every setback feel like the end, every failure feel personal. Those who allow their emotions to dictate their actions will always struggle to stay consistent. They will push hard when they feel motivated, then slow down or quit when the excitement fades. They will celebrate when things are easy, but complain when things get tough. And because emotions are unpredictable, so will be their progress. Emotional toughness means refusing to let feelings control decisions. It means showing up, putting in the work, and doing what is necessary regardless of the emotional state in the moment. The strongest individuals are not the ones who feel good all the time. They are the ones who take action even when they don't. They don't wait to be in the right mood. They don't depend on motivation to move. They understand that success requires effort, whether they feel like it or not. Most people avoid discomfort because they associate it with something negative, but discomfort is the price of growth. Pushing beyond limits will never feel comfortable. Facing challenges will never be easy. But those who develop emotional toughness understand that struggle is not a reason to stop, it is a reason to push harder. They see pain as part of the process, not a sign to retreat. They use frustration as fuel rather than an excuse to quit. Every obstacle becomes an opportunity to build resilience, to prove to themselves that emotions do not define their actions. The world rewards those who can control themselves, who can maintain focus when everything is distracting, who can keep working when most people would give up. Emotional toughness is what keeps people standing when others fall. It is what keeps them moving forward when others hesitate. It is what allows them to keep striving for success, even when circumstances are against them. The ability to master emotions instead of being mastered by them is what separates those who achieve their goals from those who only dream about them.